VST plugins, most commonly referred to as plugins in today's terminology. VST stands for Virtual Studio Technology, which was created by Steinberg, and it means three things. Stay tuned. Welcome to Sam's Music Room. I am Sam, and I hope everyone is well. Lesson 14, VST plugins, download and install on a Mac. So as I was saying, VST means three things: instruments, effects, and MIDI effects. Lesson 14 refers to effects. These effects that process audio, like the audio hardware we find in studios. And often these effects are emulating famous pieces of hardware from the studios: Neve, SSL, Fairchild, and so many others. The category includes EQ, compression, reverb, echo, but it's not limited to that because there's so many more. And there's a huge selection of each effect available from different manufacturers. So as a point of reference, let's look at this hardware first of an SSL E4000 series board. And this is the hardware. And now I'm going to show you a picture of the SSL E4000 software. This is the user interface of the software. So if you look back at that board, that's got a long strip, and there's maybe 32, for example, or maybe the board has 64. And each strip has the EQ and the compression and the gate. And that's what this piece of software is emulating that you've looked at the picture of too. So another one to look at would be the Fairchild, because this is one of the most famous compressors in audio recording. So here's a picture of the hardware, and here's a picture of the software emulation, the user interface. Pretty cool. Now be careful, you can quickly spend more on plugins than you did on your DAW. So you got to watch yourself. They're addictive. So let's head over to the computer to download and install VST plugins on a Mac. Okay, so we're on a Mac, and I'm going to open and show you the information on it. It is 10.13.3, and we're going to download a VST plugin on it. So my choice to download today is going to be a FabFilter plugin. FabFilter is one of my favorites. So we're going to go to the website, fabfilter.com. And there's the Pro L, which is a limiter. I think this is the Pro L2 actually, and that's what we're going to download. So we're at the download page, and I'm going to download it now. It's a small file, 12 megabytes or so, so it's only going to take a moment. And of course our download is for the Mac. Let's go ahead and close out of Safari's FabFilter, and we're going to go to our Finder, go to the Downloads, get the FabFilter Pro L, and go ahead and click on that and follow the prompts. Okay, so we've successfully installed that. I'm going to show you where it is now on the computer. So we're going to open our File Explorer. We're going to go to the Macintosh. We're going to go to Library, Audio, and here's all of our plugins. Whether it's a component, which is AU, we've got HAL, we've got Mass. Mass is for the Motu, but most common are the VST and the VST3. So basically, I just want to open that here and show you that the limiter is loaded and it's in the right file folder. And there we are. Now I'm going to open up Pro Tools. And this is Pro Tools 12.8.7, I believe. And I just want to show you the user interface for the limiter we've just downloaded. So I'm going to go to a stereo track down here at the bottom, and I'm going to go to Insert, and we're going to insert the limiter onto this track, in which case we would be using it for some sort of limiting for hopefully a final take. Now here's the user interface for the limiter, version 2. And I've hit play so that we can see the movement now. You can see the white line
below the peaks, and that's where it's limiting the sound down to this point, and that's what we can control with different knobs and presets. And I'm just going to pick a preset here and let it play for a second, just to let you see that it's there. We have downloaded and installed it. It's operational as an insert, which means it would be operational as a send and receive. And that's it. We have now downloaded our first VST for Mac.
Okay, we have successfully downloaded and installed VST plugins on a Mac. And kind of like the DAW we downloaded in the last lesson, it's pretty simple. And also like the DAW from the last lesson, the plugin takes a little time to really understand. The more time you spend with it, the better you'll understand which signals it works on, which instruments it works on. There's a lot to learn to use these plugins right, but we will. So thanks so much for joining me. If you like the videos, please subscribe. Look for a new video every Friday, and I'll look for you next time on Sam's Music Room. Bye now.